1856, there was a book published, and the author was more than likely a woman, but it was anonymous because women didn't publish things. But it was entitled Every Lady Her Own Shoemaker. And it was extolling the virtue of being thrifty and using the scraps to make the shoe, being fashionable at making something that matched, and being able to do this yourself in your own home. So at that point in time, I mean, it even came with a list of materials you needed, and you could go down to the store and get needles for so much and an awl for so much, and the thread was, and it listed the amount of money it would cost, and the needles and the awl would be reusable. And if you had to go to the shoemaker to get the shoe soled, that was an option also, but the upper part of the shoe was all done by hand with this treadle sewing machine. And so a woman, if she were going to a wedding or a fancy ball or some fancy outing, she made herself a new dress, and she would make herself a pair of shoes. Now, they're flimsy. There's not much to them. The soles they're nice for dancing, but they don't last very long. This is leather on the toe and the heel. It's leather on the sole, but this was all stitched together with a treadle sewing machine. This was what a woman could do in her own home with very common tools available. There is nothing fancy about this. It's very crude, in fact. If they lasted 6 weeks, you'd be doing really good. But it matches my dress. And that was the purpose. And yet the lacing goes to the inside, but they weren't meant for everyday wear. They were for dress up.